na na. Na 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 na. Yeah.
Her mama tried, but she said she could. Papa blood pressure higher than it should. Sugar creeping, knees feeling weak. Doctor visit once a year, barely speak.
African roots, Caribbean plate. Rice on the table, food on the lake. Stress on the job, sleep running thin. Aging, it's hard when you don't check in. They say it's normal, that's just age. But silent numbers write a different page. Our heart, kidneys, vision too. What you don't watch can come for you. Gotta keep your health in check, yeah. Before the warning signs connect, yeah. One call, one plan, one step ahead. Don't wait till the doctor say what you should have said.
It's a health and check, no guess, no fear, real care, real talk. Doctors right here from the clinic to your kitchen set. Now the whole family health in check.
Hey, hey, doctor everything her own lane steady. In check clinic, keep the whole block ready. Telehealth calls, home visits too. Lab work don't lie, she tell you the truth, yeah.
High blood pressure, diabetes run deep. Heart disease knocking while we barely sleep. Stroke, cholesterol, pain in the chest. Early action, decide who lives best. The same fear, it's facts and time. Your future health on the dotted line. Fear that meets you where you at, that's how we flip the stats.
Gotta keep your health in check, yeah. Before the warning signs connect, yeah. One call, one plan, one step ahead. Don't wait till the doctor say what you should have said.
It's a health and check, no hype, just truth. From grown folks down to the youth. Clinic care plus mindset reset. That's how we keep our health in check.
Squeeze on the mic, Biolife in the mix. Nutrition on point, daily habits that stick. Blood sugar support when the numbers climb. Berberine working with your body, not against time. Omega-3s for the heart and brain. Inflammation down, let the healing reign. This ain't magic, it's discipline too. What you do every day decides what you'll go through.
Culture strong, same tradition, smarter facts from the islands to the states we stand. Long life written,
Keep your health in check
right now,
not
next year.
not somehow.
Check, watching Biolife supply. Clinic plus nutrition, that's how we survive.
One plan, don't neglect your future self safe.
Much respect,
Tune in, tap in, don't disconnect. We're living longer.
health in check. Health in check.
Squeeze in checking Biolife. One call changes everything.
One call changes everything. Yes, it's another show right here on, of course, Link Up Radio, and we're broadcasting all over the place, man. So many radio stations. But folks, how y'all feeling? It's a very special day, all right? And hopefully you're celebrating the day in which it should be celebrated, because it is one day that you definitely let the world know that you recognize what it is that this great man has done. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. My name is David Aniki of course, the Niche Media Group with multiple entities. And today we're going to be focusing on a couple of entities, one of which happens to be Biolife Health and Wellness. And we have a new entity that we have done a GAV with, and she's here. We're going to talk about that going on my vernacular right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome Dr. Tamara Edwards right here on Health in Check. How you doing, Doc?
Hi, David. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm so excited to be here. You know, health is our wealth, and I can't wait to get into this, of course.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, we are on multiple radio stations simulcasting right now. And what I would like for you to do is first, introduce yourself to the listeners that's tuning in from all over, also on the internet. Introduce yourself, tell the people who you are, tell the people a little bit about your clinic and why, and also a little bit about your background, you know, your medical background.
Of course. So my name is Dr. Tamara Edwards. I am original from Jamaica. I have a primary care / urgent care practice in Plantation, Florida. And we specialize, as I said, in primary care, urgent care, and we do home visit, we do office visit, and of course, we do telehealth, right? So if you are unwell and you're at home and you want some hydration and you want us to come in and see you, we can do that, as well as we can accommodate you in office and online. I have over 16 years of experience, in ICU cardiac transplant. And then I just decided that I wanted to, venture out with some of this experience and skill that I have into my own practice and giving back.
Wow. Okay, beautiful. And tell the folks where's your practice located?
So it's off University Drive, is 1368 North University Drive, Plantation, Florida, 33322. And you can call us at 954-368-8847.
All right. And also we want to let folks know that when you call any of our Biolife numbers, you can also be transferred to the clinic. Now, why do you think it is a good thing for us to work together, Doctor? I mean, why do you think it's good that Biolife Health and Wellness is working with InCheck Health and Wellness, where you can provide the drugs that people need, you can provide the help that people need, and a whole lot more. Why do you think it's a good idea? Before I give my thought.
It's absolutely a good idea, Squeeze. As I said, health is wealth.
Mm-hmm.
And at InCheck and BioLife, we put health first, because we know that if you don't take care of your health, it's going to cost you so much money later on down the line. So this is like a one-stop shop. You come, you see me, or you call in wherever you are from in Florida. You can call in to us. I can send you, can have your labs done if you want a baseline to start from. From there, then we refer you over to BioLife, where you can get all the supplements. If you're aching and having pain and you have vitamin deficiencies, whatever you need, we'll take care of you. You get your consultation online or in office or at home. And then if you need those supplements or vitamins or whatever you do, then that's where BioLife come in. How can you not like something like that? It's just like everybody is trying to get something in one place, and that's what we're all about.
Absolutely. And the other thing that I also wanted to note for people to understand, I advocate for doctors. My son is a medical doctor. You're a doctor, and you can't have supplements without doctors. All right. There are going to be a whole lot of times where you need drugs. All right. But there needs to be a balance. And that is the reason why Dr. Tamara is working with BioLife. All right. There are times we're going to say, no, go to the doctor. That's where you should be. And we want people to understand that, in my opinion, I do believe that people should always see their doctor at least once or twice a year.
Absolutely.
What do you think about that?
Absolutely. I think that's where just building a house, right? You want a foundation, you want to know where to start at. So I always tell somebody, especially if you're so busy, you don't have the time to check up on stuff. It's always good to know, okay, my A1C is this, my last hemoglobin was that, my last potassium was this. And then when you're having the signs of fatigue and stuff happening to you, at least I was in Dr. Tamara's office last week or last month, and I know my results are good, so it couldn't be that. But when you're just out there in the not know, that's more problem. So I always say, get in the know of knowing where you're at, so you can deal with your health in a way that is beneficial to you later on down.
Absolutely. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, the program is called Health in Check, and it's where BioLife Health and Wellness has teamed up with InCheck Health and Wellness, which is located in Plantation. But we're going to speak more about the mere fact that you don't necessarily physically have to go into the office of InCheck Health and Wellness to see the doctors. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. But once again, folks, just, if you'd like to speak with someone here at BioLife or speak with someone at InCheck, remember the same BioLife number, 1-800-875-LIFE will work. That's 800-875-5433, 800-875-LIFE. But if you want the direct number for the doctor, what is that, Tamara?
It's 954-368-8847. And we're open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, Squeeze and Dr. Tamara right here. We got a lot that we're going to be getting into. But before we continue, we're going to be picking a topic. Two things I want to speak about today. One of them I'm going to throw on you. I know I mentioned the other one, but this one I'm going to throw on you. I want to speak to you about diabetes. And I'd like to speak with you also about the flu, which is rampant right now, you know, and what people can do about that or those ailments. With that said, I want to drop a little track here that we've got right here and then come right back to, of course, the show right here as we stream across multiple platforms. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're all over the place. But stay with me. Let's take a listen to this track. It's all about us right here in this track. Take a listen. We'll be back with Dr. Tamara right here on Health in Check.
Papa blood pressure higher than it should. Sugar creeping, knees feeling weak. Doctor visit once a year. Belly speak. African roots, Caribbean plates. Price on the table, food on the leg. Stress on the job, sleep running thin. Aging hits hard when you don't check in. They say it's normal, that's just it. But silent numbers write a different page. Heart, kidneys, vision too. But you don't watch can come for you. Gotta keep your head in check. Yeah. Before the warning signs gonna. Yeah. One call, one plan, one step ahead. Don't wait till the doctor say what you should have said. It's here in check. No guess, no fear, real care, real talk. Doctors right here from the clinic to your kitchen. Set out of your family. Yeah.
Dr. Edwards in her own lane steady. InCheck clinic, keep the whole block ready. Telehealth calls, home visits too. Let work, don't lie, she tell you the truth. High blood pressure, diabetes run deep. Heart disease knocking while we barely sleep. Stroke, cholesterol, pain in the chest. Early action, decide who live best. This ain't fear, this facts and time. Your future health on the dotted line. Care that meets you where you at. That's how we flip the stats.
Yeah, gotta keep your head in check. Yeah. Before the warning signs connect. Yeah. One call, one plan, one step ahead. Don't wait till the doctor say what you should have said.
Yeah, InCheck, no hype, just true. From grown folks down to the youth. Clinic care plus mindset reset. That's how we keep our health.
Check. Squeeze on the mind, Biolife in a mix. Nutrition on point, daily habits that stick. Blood sugar support when the numbers climb. Better working with your body, not against time. Omega-3s for the heart and brain. Inflammation down, let the healing reign. This ain't magic, it's discipline. Do what you do every day, decides what you go through.
Culture strong, but we gotta hold up. Same tradition, smarter facts. From the islands to the states we've been. Long life written in our own hand.
Yeah. Keep your health in check right now, not next year, not somehow. In check,
Watching Biolife supply.
Clinic Plus Nutrition, that's how we survive. Number one plan,
Don't neglect,
your future self. Say
much respect.
tune in, tap in,
Don't disconnect.
we're living longer.
Check. Dr. Edwards, we InCheck and Biolife.
One call changes everything. Yeah. Keep your health in check. Yeah. Keep your health in check. Yeah.
So I love how I send the doctor song, you know, and she not even give no feedback. She just type in something at the WhatsApp last night and then delete it. Oh, that dropping. Going on my Jamaican. Doc, oh, that dropping. You not even tell me whether or not you like the song or not. Whether I blow up the earrings, you not even tell me whether or not you like the song.
No, I love the song. It's just that you sent a few of them, and it was so hard for me to choose which version I want. So I was like, you know what?
We have the American one, we have the reggae one, the dancehall one, we have the whole
Yes,
of them.
yes, absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right. So once again, folks, if you're just joining us, my name is David Squeezaniki. I'm here on Health in Check. You're going to be catching it right here between the hours of 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. each and every single weekday. As of tomorrow, we're going to start taking calls for the doc. We're going to create a group where you can actually text your questions in so we can actually get that going. So We want to make sure that you are actually, ready to ask your questions. Now, what kind of questions can you ask? You can ask questions about what your doctor told you. We've got a doctor here. All right. You can ask questions about what you're going through. All right. All right. You can ask questions about your supplements, anything that's been on your mind. Now, look at it this way. Every single weekday, you have access to a clinic, a doctor, a nutrition coach, and much more. This has been a long time coming, and it's here. And I want for everyone out there right now, okay, to do something for me. All right, before we continue. All right, do something for me. Every one of us, we may already have our doctors, but it's always good to have another one or a backup. Every one of us out there, we may not have the money, or we may have the money. Still reach out. This is the reason why we designed this, to help people who are in of a less fortunate situation. I'm going to be speaking with a doc quickly before we touch on diabetes, a little bit about, does she take insurance and all of that. But here's what I'd like for you all to do. Everyone that's looking for a doctor, you want to find a doctor who is of Jamaican ascent, all right? Dial this number for InCheck Health and Wellness Clinic. Now, remember, you don't have to physically go in, and she's going to explain why you don't physically need to come in. You can do a telehealth, all right? So let's dial this number for me. So this way you have our personal direct line at the clinic. It's 954-368-8847. Dial that number and just say, yo, I just a call for just locking the doc number. Just like that, isn't it? Yeah, just say, yeah, I just a call for locking the doc number. Because you never know when you're going to need it. 954-368-8847. I'm going to give it two more times before we continue. The number for InCheck Health and Wellness Clinic is 954-368-8847. One more time. I'll be slow. 954-368-8847. That's 954-368-8847. And if you'd like the website, it's InCheckHealthAndWellness.com. That's InCheckHealthAndWellness.com. Now let's jump right into it. I popped so many questions just now, Doc. Which one you want to start with first? The telehealth?
Yes, we can start with anyone. So telehealth is the way that a lot of people are going now because of their busy schedule, and sometimes you prefer your provider, and the provider probably not living close.
Well, hold on one second. What is telehealth? I'm going to play, like I don't know what it is. Just to explain to everybody out there, what is telehealth?
Tele, as you said, telephone, the short for telephone. So that's just having access to your provider via telephone. So I can either do a televisit in terms of a video, or we can just have a phone conversation wherever. So you can have it of the comfort of your home, in your car, in your office, just on the go. I'm not going to say when you're driving to, kind of lose focus, but it's just like ordering something off Amazon. So your doctor's on the go for you. And, as you said, now it's flu season. So sometimes you're just feeling down and fatigued and dragged, or you just feel like, hey, something is going on. I don't feel well. Let me just check in with Dr. Tamara. And that's the access right there. A quick telephone call, a quick televisit. I can actually look at you by video if it's something that you want to show me, a swelling, a bruise, something, and we can do it that way as well. And then I sent over your thing to the lab. You get your labs done. I can send over your prescription to wherever pharmacy you want, and you just go and pick up your medication. If it's your Biolife stuff, we'll send it over to you as well. So I think that is just a great way of just getting your health in check and your supplements at the same time.
Okay, so just to reiterate, people can now actually do their doctor's visit via a telephone, via WhatsApp video or regular video or any video that they have on the phone if they want to.
Anywhere they choose to, yes, absolutely, from the comfort of wherever they are.
So when you do that consultation rather, now they now need labs, as you mentioned. Now, there are pretty much labs everywhere. Like every block, there's a lab, right? A lot of people don't know that. So let's talk about that. What do people do? You give them the consultation. Then the next step, if they need blood work or you want to get blood work from them, you send them to the labs. And then what happens from there?
So myself or my assistant would guide them accordingly. We use the Quest Labs. So whenever they call in to me, I'll be the person who's dealing with them or another provider, but most likely will be me. And then you're electronically, we send over to Quest. All you have to do is just to go up to Quest, show up and say, hey, I'm Tamara Edwards. I'm here to have my labs done. Your name will already be in the system. Everything is there already for you. And they'll just take your lab. Within a few days, those results will come back to me. And then I'll call you and say, hey, the labs are back. This is what is showing. If there's any thing that I need to discuss with you, then we go from there and we treat accordingly.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about prescriptions now. Once again, folks, if you're just joining us, my name is David Squeezaniki of Biolife Health and Wellness. I want to thank Mike. I want to thank you, Mikey Mike. I want to thank Blacks and everybody out there carrying this feed right now. Everybody. Winsome, thank you so much, for actually doing this. We're definitely here to help the community, and we have grown in leaps and bounds. That's Biolife Health and Wellness. And it's not just, giving people supplements and taking their money and calling it a day. I am that person. I like to see my people, and I'm going to say it, Black people. I like to see them with less ignorance. I'd like to see them understanding what's happening to Black people right now with so many different ailments. And we're going to be talking about that. But let's speak a little bit about prescriptions. So there are times when you will need to make prescriptions, and you can actually do prescriptions also over you can actually do those prescriptions with the pharmacy for the client. Absolutely. And they can just go and pick it up, or it can be delivered to them, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. And also, big question. InCheck Health and Wellness Clinic. Do you all take insurance?
Oh, yes, we do, David. We take over 8 or more insurances, United Healthcare, Aetna, Cigna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicaid, Medicare, Champ VA. And of course, if you don't have any insurance, we welcome cash pay as well.
Okay.
And we're working on a few more. Yes.
Okay. What about Zelle, Cash App, all of that good stuff?
Yes, all of that good stuff we do as well. Yes, of course.
All right. Now, you want to talk a little bit about other services that you provide at InCheck Health and Wellness, because you have a vast clinic. I don't want people to think that you have a little mom and papa on the corner, and you just set up shop with a little tent. You have a nice, beautiful, sexy office. So let's talk about the additional services that you offer at InCheck.
So, this InCheck is, as I mentioned with Biolife and InCheck, it's a one-stop shop, and we Jamaican, we like to use that term. And InCheck, I just want to say this quickly. InCheck Health came about because I'm a breast cancer survivor, going on 6 years, strong, healthy, cancer-free. Thanks be to God for that. And when I was going through cancer treatment, I was actually in the program, studying for my degree, my doctoral degree. And of course, during that time, I said, how can I give back after I get better? And InCheck is how it came in, because I think keeping in check with your body is what actually saved me, because I knew something was wrong. So when I started InCheck, I wanted where we could incorporate health, which is going into your doctors, seeing me, and then we do your labs, whatever it is. The wellness section of it is where we focus on the mind, on the body, hydration, weight loss. We do weight loss consultation and medication for that. And then there's the beauty aspect of it, where we kind of do a little about aesthetics, the skin, facials. And of course, we're big now with IV infusion. So we also incorporate that. Use supplements, but we also can do the IM medication or hydration. And that is where you come in, you sit down for an hour. So we set up a little drip for you. And then in the comfort of the office, you're getting that hydration going. So it's a little bit of everything that we do there, David.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, David Aniki here speaking with Dr. Tamara Edwards. And we are expanding and expounding on, quite a few of the ailments that have stricken our community, and also letting you know that we now have a clinic physically in Plantation that you can do a walk-in, you can do a telehealth, and you can also, here's the big one, what if you can't move, and what if you want to see her in person? You do home visits also, right?
I do. But that's what is special, I'm just joking. But sometimes, with how life is sometimes, and as I said, it depends on the severity. And sometimes I specialize in geriatric medicine as well. So
What
for
did you
those who are ailing, and I know that sometimes they're recovering from surgery, they can't move, their caregiver doesn't drive, or just in situation where I accommodate home visit, safe, going in the home, that is safe for me, safe for that person, set up that hydration, whatever it is, we have your labs done as well. And it's just the same as coming in the office. It's just that I come into the home to see you. Yes.
That is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short one. I'm going to drop some more music. When we come back, we'll speak about diabetes. We'll speak about the cold. We'll speak about the flu. But as per usual, these radio stations, they've got to get their money. If we don't pay them, we're not on the airwaves. I like being very straightforward. And right now, what you can all do, all right, you know what I want to do? Let's see if I wonder if anybody's listening to us right now. If anyone is listening to us right now, can you do me a favor? Dial this number, 800-875-5433. And everyone that calls me just to prove that they're listening to me or listening to Dr. Edwards, I'm going to give you a product from Biolife absolutely free, because we're just doing it. Just tell me where, as a matter of fact, just call and say, yeah, man, may I listen? All right. That's all I need for you. Yeah, man, may I listen? All right. Call me right now. The number is 800-875-5433. That's 1-800-875-5433. Make no adjustments to your radio, because these radio stations, they decided to give us this hour to get this message out. This is a community radio station. People need information. Way too often, people are just playing music on the radio and think that music was designed only for radio. As a matter of fact, when radio was invented, speaking about inventions, I'll touch on that later, it was designed for talk, not music. Radio is never designed for music. And we need to use it for talk, to share information, to help a lot of people out there. So if you're out there right now and you're listening to us, give me a call, 800-875-5433. I see 3 people on the line now. 1-800-875-LIFE and say, yeah, man, squeeze, doc. Well, listen to you, man. All right. 1-800-875-5433. Doc, hang on. I'll blast some more music and then we'll come back and do a thing right so on Health in Check with Dr. Tamara Edwards and yours truly, David Squeezanek. Stay with me.
Yeah. Na 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 no. Yeah.
Her mama tried, but she said she could. Papa blood pressure higher than it should. Sugar creeping, knees feeling weak. Doctor visit once a year, barely speak.
African roots, Caribbean plate. Rice on the table, food on the plate. Stress on the job, sleep running thin. Aging, it's hard when you don't check in. They say it's normal, that's just age. But silent numbers write a different page. Our heart, kidneys, vision too. What you don't watch can come for you. Gotta keep your health in check, yeah. Before the warning signs connect, yeah. One call, one plan, one step ahead. Don't wait till the doctor say what you should have said.
It's a health check, no guess, no fear, real care, real talk. Doctors right here from the clinic to your kitchen set. Now the whole family health in check.
Hey, hey. Doctor puts in her own lane steady. In check clinic, keep the whole block ready. Telehealth calls, home visits too. Lab work don't lie, she tell you the truth, yeah.
High blood pressure, diabetes run deep. Heart disease knocking while we barely sleep. Stroke, cholesterol, pain in the chest. Early action, decide who lives best. The same fear, it's facts in time. Your future health on a dotted line. Care that meets you where you at, that's how we flip the stats.
Gotta keep your health in check, yeah. Before the warning signs connect, Yeah, one call, one plan, one step ahead. Don't wait till the doctor say what you should have said.
It's a health in check, no hype, just truth. From grown folks down to the youth. Clinic care plus mindset reset. That's how we keep our health in check.
Squeeze on the mic, Biolife in the mix. Nutrition on point, daily habits that stick. Blood sugar support when the numbers climb. Berberine working with your body, not against time. Omega-3s for the heart and brain. Inflammation down, let the healing reign. This ain't magic. It's discipline too. What you do every day decides what you'll go through.
Culture strong, but we adapt. Same tradition, smarter facts from the islands to the states we stay. Long life written in our own
Keep
head.
it in check
Right now,
right now,
not next year.
not somehow.
Check, watch and Biolife supply. Clinic plus nutrition, that's how we survive.
One plan, don't neglect your future self. Say
Much respect.
tune in, tap in, don't disconnect. We living longer.
Health in check. Health in check.
In check. One call changes everything.
Get your daily fix of news, music, and entertainment.
Okay, Mrs. Grease, how you doing?
I'm wonderful, darling. I know you want to sign up, so let me just get you going. I have quite a few people on the line.
No.
Okay.
I want to talk to you to tell
All right.
you that you are doing a wonderful work.
Well,
When I
thank you so
came
much.
in this country and I work so hard, I had a wonderful credit until my kids then mess up my credit, and I couldn't get not even one credit card. And from you call and I link with you and your co-workers, all of them, God bless them, they're wonderful. Believe you me, every day I'm getting a card. Every day as I apply, it's coming in. Wonderful job. And I'm telling all my friends them about you.
Well, thank you
Congratulations.
so much. You
And
just
keep
made
up
my
the
day.
good work.
You
I
just made my
just
day.
wanted to know. I heard you and I said, I'm going to call in and let you know. Wonderful job. Keep it up. God bless you. Love. Peace.
Thank you so much. Love you, my
You
darling.
very much. Bye-bye. God bless.
Bye-bye. Yes.
Can I get one of the? May I beg 10 people that look the want to give 10 people the free 1 month service
Free
to credit?
crediting?
Yeah, please.
All right. I'm gonna make an announcement quickly. I can only give the free to people who have made purchases at Biolife or gotten a free Biolife product. Only those people. That's it. And all they got to do, this is for all the people who would like to have their credit repaired for free for 1 month. No matter how bad your credit is, 1 month, USA Credit Repair will repair your credit. And Brother Gary, all they need to do is tell me, what is the color of the Jamaica Labour Party? I don't think it can get any easier, because you're the biggest advocate for JLP. What is the color of the Jamaica Labour Party? If you have the answer, here in the United States, Equifax, TransUnion, okay, and Experian, we will work on one of those credit bureaus absolutely free for the next 30 days. And all you got to do is call this number, 800-786-1330. That's 800-786-1330. If you have ever purchased Biolife or gotten a Biolife free, it's free for you. 1-800-786-1330. And those people who have never purchased, I'll give you a free consultation. The number, once again, is 1-800-786-1330. What is the color of the Jamaica Labour Party? 1-800-786-1330. Get your credit repaired this year.
Mama tired, but she say she good. Papa blood pressure higher than it should. Sugar creeping, knees feeling weak. Like a visit once a year. Belly speak. African roots, Caribbean plates. Price on the table, food on the leg. Stress on the job, sleep running thin. Aging hits hard when you don't check in. They say it's normal, that's just Silent numbers write a different page. Heart, kidneys, vision too. What you don't watch can come for you. Gotta keep your head in check. Yeah. Before the warning signs gonna. Yeah. One call, one plan, one step ahead. Don't wait till the doctor say what you should have said. It's head in check. No guess, no fear, real care, real talk. Doctors right here from the clinic to your kitchen. Set. Now the whole family health check. Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Edwards in her own lane steady. InCheck clinic, keep the whole block ready. Telehealth calls, home visits too. Let work, don't lie, she tell you the truth. High blood pressure, diabetes run deep. Heart disease knocking while we barely sleep. Stroke, cholesterol, pain in the chest. Early action, decide who live best. This ain't fear, this facts and time. Your future health on the diet. Care that meets you where you at. That's how we flip the step.
Absolutely. Got to keep that health in check, folks. Oh, my God, man. Listen, I love this. I love the fact that we're mixing information with some music and all of that and get it out. Now, it's time to get down to business. You know what, Doc, we kind of just created a number for you right now. Let's see. Where did I put it? I think I put it somewhere around here. That is going to be a special number just for you so people can have their direct call to you. And that number is 786 Yes Life.
I love it.
Yeah, 786 Yes Life. If you dial that number, it goes straight to the clinic. 786 Yes Life. That's 786 937 5433. That's 786 937 5433. Florida number. And if you are driving and you forget, just remember 786 Yes Life. That's it.
Mhm.
You can't go wrong with that. 786 Yes Life. And by the way, if you go over there and you meant to come over here, they'll just transfer you. All right. So don't worry about nothing. All right. Anyway, Health in Check right here, 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Keep it locked right here. Of course, we got so much to share with you. Now let's get down to business, all right? And then we'll give away some products and also let people get the option of some great discounts that we have here. So let's get back into it with Dr. Tamara Edwards right here on Health in Check. She's going to be here every weekday, hopefully. If not, we're gonna look for her. All right. All right, so Doc, once again, we're here. Let's jump right into it. The first thing that I want us to touch on is diabetes and how is diabetes measured. All right, so let's touch on that a little bit.
All right, so diabetes is where they call the high sugar, or your blood sugar high, or stuff like that, or your blood too sweet. But diabetes isn't just a diagnosis. This is a lifelong condition that affects how we age, how we move, and how we live every day. It's a part of our life. And when we don't manage it well, that's when the problem starts. So it quietly shortens our healthy years, right? And then it shortens our life itself. So this is where we need to make sure that we are in check. And how we diagnose this, it's a lab that we do. It's a blood test, and it's called a A1C. So sometimes the patient go in the office and the doctor tell them that and they don't understand. They just say, they tell me something that's called an A or something. But yes, this is just like a blood test, and it shows you the average blood sugar over the past 2 to 3 months. So this is very, very accurate. And from this number, which the normal is below 5.7%. So this is what you want your doctor to tell you. When you're going, they will tell you if you're 5.7, you want it below that. Once you're pre-diabetes, the reading is going to be 5.7 to 6.4. So that is where now we have to be watching you, we have to be educating you, and we have to say, hey, you are at that stage now where you have to be careful, especially if you have a family history of diabetes. When now I tell you, say, boy, I'm sorry for you, but your A1C came back and it's 6.5 or higher, then that is diabetes. And this is where now we have to treat you, so we'll prevent complications later on down in life.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, I hope you all heard that. I have been talking about diabetes for well over 2 decades on radio stations. All right. And believe it or not, it is truly, genuinely the biggest situation within the Caribbean community because it also leads to the number one killer, which is heart disease. All right.
Mhm.
And heart failure. So that is the reason why I've been so adamant about people doing the right things. Now, we're gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna have Dr. Tamara Edwards speak a little bit about lifestyle changes. I also want to touch on the fact that we need to supplement. All right. Supplementing is extremely important. If there's one drug that I hate with a passion, it's metformin. Now, some of you, you're already on metformin. I've always said it over the radio. Please, I beg of you, tell your doctor to switch you off of metformin and put you on something different. Because if you do the research on metformin, and once again, I'm disclaiming this is of me. I've done my research. All right. Metformin is a drug that can cause so many side effects or has so many side effects and can lead to many other issues. So whenever you're with your doctor, I am telling you, this is just my opinion based on the people I've spoken with throughout the years. Some people ended up with kidney issues, and I really, really dislike that drug. But I let Dr. Tamara add to that and also speak a little bit about lifestyle changes before we do something for all the folks here. Go ahead, Doc.
Of course. So, as David says, when it comes on to improving your blood sugar, lifestyle changes matters, right? And just as much as we talk about medication, simple habits can have a powerful impact. So, how are we going to start? Nutrition is first. So
Yes.
you're going to focus on a balanced diet, balanced meat. So you're going to have your lean protein, your vegetables, your fibers, whole foods, and you're going to cut back on the processed sugars and refined carbs. So anything with a whole heap of sugar them, no. You can't be walking around and saying, oh, I feel for something sweet today because my mouth feel fresh. And we have all these little myths that we talk about. Absolutely not. Lifestyle changes. And a lot of times before I even start to put patient on medication, I educate them and tell them that your health matters. And what I do first is to teach them about lifestyle modification and supplements that they can take. One of the first thing is the movements matter. So even 20 to 30 minutes walk can help you with that. Let me tell you, it can improve your insulin sensitivity. And of course, if you're not sleeping well, that's a big factor. Sleep and stress control are often overlooked, but it plays a major role in your blood sugar balance. So you're not going to just stay up at nights or because you worry about a bill not being paid or whatever, you're going to lose sleep over it. Trust me, it's not worth it at the end of the day. So supplements that we want to talk about is that will be very helpful is and then this is based sometimes off the labs that we do and of course with medical guidance.
Well, yeah, I do my job now.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, David. You're the specialist there.
She do other people. She do my job now. Okay? Or she gonna do my job now. She going to the supplement talk like
all right. This is where we come in though. We work together. We're a team. Go ahead.
I'm just messing with you. At Biolife, we have 2 primary supplements. It's really 3. All right. 3 primary supplements that I'd like people to start taking. All right. And listen, don't wait until you have diabetes or you're pre-diabetic to start taking these supplements. And I'm going to tell you why you should take these supplements. We come from a background. I mean, the doc mentioned you can't feel like you want something sweet and go sweet. But she did not expand on the fact that sugar is coming from the whole of them rice they want to yam. Right? All those carbohydrates. All right? Trust me. Hey, by the way, I don't feel bad because she love it to hear, man. All right? Trust me.
Sometimes.
she love it to hear. The rice, the yam, the banana, the dumpling, the pasta, all of them things that, So here what we don't want for you to constantly be eating that. Everything in moderation. Some of you will just have to cut it out completely, believe it or not. Especially if your A1C is well above 6.4.
Mm-hmm.
Need to cut it out. Change your lifestyle, change your diet. But we've got 3 products at Biolife. The blood sugar support, okay, the berberine, and the omega-3. Those are 3 products that can help you. Yes, the vitamin D3 with K2 and the magnesium glycinate can also help you, but these are the 3 primary products that I want people to actually get. Now, if you want to see more on the product and the ingredients and the makeup of it, feel free to visit biolifenow.com. That's biolifenow.com. Biolifenow.com. But please start adjusting your lifestyle. Reduce the sugar intake. Reduce the starchy foods. The bread, yeah, man. Reduce that. Get rid of. I don't want to hear. But is not white rice? Is brown rice? It's sugar. All right. I don't want to hear. It's wheat bread. It's sugar. All right. Don't get it twisted. All those sweet fruits. That's another thing. They say all fruits are great in moderation. All right. It's extremely important that you all understand that. With that said, here's what I'd like to do right now, Doc, because we're celebrating a very powerful black man that passed, okay, on January the 15th. All right. And I wanted to celebrate him by giving away some products at Biolife. All right. To a lot of people out there, because he was all about freedom. So why not give away some stuff for free? Mm-hmm. However, there's a catch. For all the people tuning in right now, the first catch is this. I can only do it for 50 people that will get these products. Only 50 people that will get the blood sugar support free. They'll get the omega-3 free. Okay, and they'll get the berberine free. Only 50 people. That's one catch. The second catch is this. That means if you call after the 50 done, it just done, you have to go buy it. The other thing is this. You have to answer a trivia. All right? Yep, you have to answer a trivia. And I know Doc don't know this one enough. I know I asked it this morning on another program. All right, I'm going to ask it again. All right, to see how many people actually know. All right, because I know a lot of people don't know, and but I'm going to actually ask it again. Can you answer this question? Let me see how much I want to bright. And I said, about dunce now. I didn't say that. Coming on, someone in Jamaica here. And kind of quiz, we are called dunce. But this is educational also. The traffic light that we go to and stop at every day, or we go through every day, was created by a man with the name Garrett Morgan. The traffic light was created by a man known as Garrett Morgan. Biolife Health and Wellness and InCheck Health and Wellness Clinic will give every one of you a free product. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'll take it further. If you don't want any of those that I mentioned, you can get the BioCleanse free. But you got to answer the question. Here it comes. Garrett Morgan, who invented the traffic light, was he black or was he white? Garrett Morgan, who invented the traffic light, was he black or was he white? If you have the answer, guess what? You'll get a free product at Biolife Health and Wellness. And these products cost hundreds of dollars. You can ask Doc. She was at a major event this past Saturday. And why don't you tell them about how people flock that Biolife tent?
Oh yeah, David, that was out in the cool Port St. Lucie. It was so nice out there. We were welcome received. It was a gospel concert, and let me tell you, it was amazing, just fun. The music was good. I saw the pastor jump up on a car and singing and shouting. I was like, whoa, did he get somebody? Yes. I was like, did he get some of the joint supplement or something? Because I couldn't believe how him reach up there. But it was just amazing, and just the people them come up and asking for David, asking for Zenmar, asking for Brian. It was like I feel left out. I was like, how can I become a part of this team? And they said, don't worry, your time is coming. But it just shows you that whatever you're doing is well received, because the people them happy. That I was in awe. Just how people were just giving testimony of how the product worked for them. There was a lady who came up, and I did her blood pressure, and we were just talking about mental health and everything. And she was just giving a testimony saying that her son buy the supplements for her. And she said a few months ago, she couldn't even lift her leg to put her underwear on. And she said since she started taking the joint supplement, No, she get up out of the chair, lifting up her leg and squatting and all of that and showing off. And I was like, oh my God, I should have been taking a video to send to you for you to just hear the testimonies that these patients have. They just not just come there and talking, but they're actually showing you and telling you the results of these. So this is just amazing. I'm just so happy to be a part of this, you know.
And I wanted to tell you, go ahead. I wanted to tell you thanks for actually showing up, because, ladies and gentlemen, wherever Biolife is, the clinic will be there. All right.
Yeah.
Wherever Biolife is, the clinic will be there. So it's extremely important for people to understand that they can reach out to Dr. Tamara Edwards, and, tell her, hey, you know what? I want to link up with your clinic. All right. It's extremely important that you understand that. And once again, folks, right now we're giving away 50 bottles. Yeah, 50 bottles. If you can answer the question, the man who invented the traffic light, was he black or was he white? The number to call right now is 800-875-5433. That's 800-875-5433. 1-800-875-5433. Give us a call and get your products free. Absolutely free. That's it. Believe it or not, free. All right. So before we conclude here, Doctor, can we speak a little bit about the flu and what's going on with it? If you can expound on that, I would appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely, David. Absolutely. So the flu season is upon us right now, and it is just more than the bad cold. You know, the flu is a contagious respiratory illness. And how that is spread? It is spread easily through coughing, sneezing, and close contacts. All right. So you just not, if you see somebody start coughing in the office or sneezing, you just want to keep a little bit away from them. Just tell them, I just respect the fact that you're doing this, but I don't want to get sick. And then with the flu, how you know it's the flu? It comes on suddenly. Suddenly, all of a sudden, we're here talking, and then all of a sudden, you just having fever, body aches, extreme fatigue. It's like somebody take up a two before the other say and give you one hit with it. That is how you start feeling when you know it's the flu that you're having. And then you're going to have headaches, cough, and a lot of people have sore throat. So that is how the flu starts. Who are at higher risk for this? We're going to talk about our seniors, our young children, pregnant women, and those with chronic condition that we just talked about, like diabetes, asthma, and heart disease. So if you have your family members at home and you know they're sick, they're older, they're children, and you're sick, just try to be a little bit more mindful and just kind of protect them in that way. But the good news about the flu is that it's preventable and treatable. And one way you can do it is to get a yearly flu shot. A lot of people don't believe in that. So this is where we come in now, and we're going to do our washing our hands, hand sanitizing, staying home if you're sick. And of course, you're going to want to, sometimes you can do the flu swab at home or in the pharmacy to just make sure that is the flu. And then we're going to want to do, antiviral if it's really that bad, or just hydration and your vitamin C. That is how we're going to do it.
Yep. Vitamin C, vitamin D3 with K2, build up your immune system.
Exactly.
That is one way, because the flu gets stronger every year. There's a different strain every year. It's like the COVID virus, norovirus. And we'll speak more about that later on in the week. But right now, this is our debut. Dr. Tamara Edwards and David Squeezadica, that's me speaking in the third person. Health in Check right here, Monday through Fridays from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. I really appreciate the fact that you've decided to do this and you found time to actually do this. And I want a lot of folks out there right now. Here's what you do. Dial this number and lock it in for the clinic. All right. Remember, you don't necessarily. You got your dog over there protecting you, huh? All right. So one thing I want to say is that dial this number and let it ring for about 10, 15 seconds. So this way you're storing the number. You've got someone who is a yardie of Caribbean, I said, all right, and can actually help you. They can prescribe, they take insurance, they do all of that good stuff. And also you can do a televisit. So rather than going in, you can do a televisit. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. Yeah, okay? She can do a televisit with you. So I'm about to give you the number. Dial it, let it ring 10, 15, 20 seconds. Say good morning to Dr. Edwards and say, yeah, mommy, lock in your number. Also, what I would like for you to do, tell her the truth. Tell her how she sound. If she sound good. If she sound like say she can't handle this, because she don't know what she signed up for. You know? She really don't know. All right? So I'm just simply saying, does she know what she has signed up for? Anyway, unmute your mic there, Doc. But here's a number. The number is 786 Yes Life. That's 786 YESLIFE. That's 786 YESLIFE. That will point straight to her practice, and the digits for the number. Let me punch out the digits slowly. It's 786 937 5433. 786 937 5433. That's 786 937 5433. And Doc, here's what I need for you to do. I need for you to do 10 free consultations.
Absolutely, right? David. I'm ready.
That call you. The first 10 people that called you, give them a consultation absolutely free. Only the first 10 though. So people, let me know the number. No matter what going on with you, you're probably a woman and you feel too right and all of that. Let the doc give you a free consultation. Right now, Biolife and InCheck can do that for the whole hour now. The number is 786 937 5433. 786 937 5433. Can you imagine that? Biolife and InCheck are giving a free doctor consultation. Please, boss up here now, you know.
I know, right?
All right. Also, people who are on medication, but you're not going anywhere. Talk to the doc. All right. Talk to the squeeze, but link up the doc. All right. Once again, the number is 786 937 5433. Dr. Tamara Edwards, I want to say thank you so much for what it is that you have done. All right. And in being here, I really appreciate you. And I'm looking forward in speaking with you again in mañana. Tomorrow.
Absolutely, David. Thank you so much. And to the listeners out there, you know, I'm here for you. And remember, you know, your health is our priority. So give us a call. We're here to help you. All right.
Bye-bye. Dr. Tamara right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been real. I want to say thanks to all the respective radio stations carrying our feed. This is all about the community. Biolife Health and Wellness, InCheck Health and Wellness. We're doing it big.
I'm on my tired, but she says she could. Pop her blood pressure higher than it should. Sugar
Don't go anywhere. We continue.
Feeling weak, doctor visit once a year.
With some vibes, some music, and much more. Brian Graham at the controls.
Caribbean plate, rice on the table, food on the lake, stress on the job, sleep running thin, aging it's hard when you don't check in. They say it's normal, that's just age, but silent numbers write a different page. Our heart kidneys